The IPL 2026 Qualifier 1 offers a very simple, brutal proposition. The team that wins books a direct ticket to the final. The team that loses gets thrown into the high-stress, sudden-death elimination bracket. This data visualization maps out a statistical anomaly at the top of the IPL table. Royal Challengers Bangalore and the Gujarat Titans finished their 14-game season perfectly matched, each recording 9 wins and 18 points. They had to be separated by fractions of a decimal in net run rate. The deadlock continues in their personal history. The teams split their regular season series 1-1, each successfully defending their home ground. Seasonal momentum and standard metrics have reached their limit. No batting average or strike rate offers a clear predictive edge for this matchup. The deciding leverage exists in the geography of the venue itself. The league moved this top-of-the-table fight to a neutral, extreme weather environment in the Himalayas. This is the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association Stadium in Dharamshala, sitting at an elevation of 1,500 meters, shadowed by the towering, snow-capped Daladar Range. To break the statistical tie and secure a spot in the final, these rosters have to survive the meteorological chaos of the mountains. Dharamshala strips away the familiar comforts of the regular season. The flat, predictable, run-heavy freeways of Bengaluru and Ahmedabad have been replaced by a much harsher environment. The first hostile variable is agronomy. The ground staff here prepare the pitch using ryegrass, a specific turf suited for the cold mountain climate. Mechanically, ryegrass binds the soil tightly. When a fast bowler drives the ball into this surface, the ground creates a pronounced true bounce that carries cleanly through to the wicketkeeper. This specific composition heavily arms tall, overseas pace bowlers. Players with a high release point, like Josh Hazlewood or Kagiso Rabada, can strike the deck hard to generate a bounce that targets a batter's ribs and shoulders. The second variable is the atmosphere. Because this is an evening match played at high altitude, the teams are operating in thin, cool mountain air. When the hard, prominent seam of a brand new cricket ball travels through this cold air, the aerodynamic drag causes it to deviate sharply. During the opening power play, the ball will swing violently. This sets up a brutal opening clash. Gujarat's pace duo of Mohammad Siraj and Kagiso Rabada will hurl a volatile, swinging ball straight at RCB's opening pair of Virat Kohli and Phil Salt. Whoever navigates the physics of those first 36 balls will control the momentum of the entire innings. Halfway through the match, the environment shifts. Once the sun drops completely behind the mountains, the ambient temperature plummets. This introduces the third variable, thermodynamics. The sudden freeze pushes the stadium past the dew point, pulling moisture from the air and soaking the outfield. When the ball rolls through that wet grass, the leather absorbs the moisture. Within minutes, the fielding team is forced to play with a slick, heavy, wet ball. This moisture mathematically devastates the team bowling second. Spin bowlers rely on friction to rip their fingers across the seam. A wet ball erases that manual dexterity, neutralizing a massive defensive weapon. Simultaneously, the damp pitch causes the ball to skid quickly and predictably onto the bat. The tricky bounce from the first innings disappears, allowing the chasing side to strike cleanly through the line. The thermodynamics of Dharamshala create a severe natural handicap, aggressively punishing whichever team is forced to bowl in the cold, wet night air. Because of these shifting conditions, the coin toss before the match is the single most critical tactical decision of the entire playoff. This tactical flowchart maps out the captain's decision tree, illustrating the immediate environmental consequences of batting first versus bowling first. The logic of bowling first is ironclad. In the first innings, the fast bowlers get a dry ball in cold mountain air, allowing them to maximize the aerodynamic swing, while the pitch still offers sharp bounce. By making that choice, the team then gets to bat second. They chase a target against a fielding unit struggling to grip a wet ball, facing spin bowlers who have lost their ability to turn it. Whether Rajat Patidar or Shubman Gill wins the toss, the choice is certain. They will choose to bowl first without hesitation. 2 elite rosters have reached an impasse, and the only remaining tiebreakers are ryegrass, mountain altitude, and thermodynamics. The team advancing to the 2026 IPL final must successfully outplay their opponent while simultaneously overcoming the extreme elements of the Himalayas.